Namaste everyone. Myself Dr. Sakshi Varmani Rishi, working as an associate professor in Mahesh Navani School of Brain, Body and Behavior, Rishi Hood University. Today, I'm introducing you with the course titled as AI 5 Hours SEL Advancing Quality Education for Adolescents through Inner Awareness, Social Learning and Conscious Teaching. So, this is basically a 4-week MOOC explores chapter 15 of the Bhagavad Gita as an educational framework rather than merely a spiritual text. As we are going through the 4 week, each week builds one essential competency for educators: inner awareness, emotional balance, conscious relationship, ethical action. Now, who it's for? So this basically course is for school teachers, principals, teacher educators, pre-service teachers, educational counselors, higher education faculties, and SEL professionals. So it is aligned with Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 2, 4, 5, 10, and SDG 16. So I request every one of you to kindly enroll in this course because this is very much beneficial for teacher educators, for the educators who are actually working for the upliftment of the learners. So I'll take you towards this course.
Namaste everyone. Before we begin, I would like to ask you a simple question. How many of us entered the teaching profession because we wanted to change lives, not just complete a syllabus? Today, classrooms are changing faster than ever before. Artificial intelligence is transforming how students learn. Information is available at a click of a button. But one question remains: who will teach our learners to understand themselves, regulate their emotions, build meaningful relations, and make ethical decisions? Technology can make us smarter. Only consciousness can make us wiser. So, this course is our humble attempt to bridge ancient wisdom with modern education that brings together the timeless insights from the Bhagavad Gita, social emotional learning, Indian knowledge system, and open educational resources to prepare educators who are not only competent but also compassionate. Let us begin this transformative journey together. This course is titled as AI 5 Hours SEL Advancing Quality Education for Adolescents through Inner Awareness, Social Emotional Learning, and Conscious Teaching. At its heart lies a very powerful idea. Before we teach minds, we must understand the human mind. This 4-week MOOC explores chapter 15 of Bhagavad Gita as an educational framework rather than merely a spiritual text. Each week builds our essential competences for educators: inner awareness, emotional balance, conscious relationship, and ethical action. So, these four pillars together prepare teachers to educate the whole child, not academically, but emotionally, socially, and ethically. So, why this course? As we know that education today is moving beyond information delivery towards transformation. So this course aligns with the UNESCO's vision of quality education, the Kessel framework of social emotional learning, and open educational resource practices. More importantly, it contextualizes these global frameworks within Indian knowledge system. Our vision is simple yet profound: to nurture educators who are reflective, emotionally balanced, and ethical conscious. So, by the end of this course, participants will not simply know about chapter 15 of Bhagavad Gita, they'll learn how to reflect before reacting, how to regulate emotions, build compassionate classrooms, integrate Indian knowledge system with social emotional learning, and design meaningful learning experience for adolescents. So, in short, this course develops the educator before developing the teacher. This slide illustrates the backbone of the course, wherein every module integrates three dimensions: the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita, the castle competences, and the educational practice. Self awareness becomes inner awareness, self management becomes emotional regulation, Relationship skills become conscious relations. Responsible decision making becomes ethical action. Rather than teaching philosophy separately, we translate philosophy into classroom practice. So the learning journey progress week by week. Week 1, focus on identity, reflection, and understanding oneself. Week 2 explores emotional regulation and resilience. Week 3 develops empathy, inclusion, and meaningful relationships. Week 4 helps participants transform these learnings into ethical classroom actions and a personal philosophy of teaching. So each module concludes with practical artifacts, journals, activity design, lesson plans, and reflective portfolios. So learning here is not measured only by examination but by transformation. This course flows a learner-centered pedagogy. Learners will learn through dialogue, through doing, through interaction, and through extended learning opportunities. So instead of passive listening, learners continuously reflect, discuss, design, and apply. So that ensures knowledge moves from theory to practice. One unique strength of this MOOC is its integration of 5 hours of open educational resource. Participants will not simply consume learning resources, they'll retain knowledge, reuse it, revise it, and remix it, and in the end, redistribute it for wider educational benefit. So, when combined with Indian knowledge system, these principles encourage collaborative, value centered, and sustainable educational innovation. So, by the completion of this course, educators will be able to interpret educational insights from chapter 15th of Bhagavad Gita, apply emotional regulation strategies, design SEL based classroom experiences, demonstrate ethical teaching practice, create and adapt educational resources, and develop their own philosophy of conscious teaching. So ultimately, the course contributes to quality education, global citizenship, empathy, and sustainable development.
You can join this course in Google Classroom. The link is there on the poster. And one more thing, after completion of this course, you'll get a certificate of completion.
So, as we conclude, I invite you to remember one thought. The Bhagavad Gita reminds us that transformation begins from within. The most powerful classrooms are not created by smartest teachers, they are created by the conscious teachers. So, when educators become more self aware, students become more self confident. When teachers become emotionally balanced, classrooms become emotionally safe. When teaching becomes conscious, education becomes transformational. So, this course is therefore not merely about completing 4 weeks, it's a beginning of a lifelong journey of becoming a teacher every learner deserves. So, I would like to leave you with one final reflection. Artificial intelligence may shape the future of education, but only emotionally intelligent and ethical conscious teachers can shape the future of humanity. The classrooms of tomorrow will not be remembered for the technology they used. They'll remembered for the lives they transformed. So if this course helps even one educator become more reflective, one classroom become more passionate, one child discovered their true potential, then its purpose has been fulfilled. Because conscious teachers don't just teach lessons, they awaken lives. So, thank you so much. Let us together move from information to transformation, from teaching to inspiring, and from knowing to becoming. Thank you.